feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
If people who would litter would stop, if waste were appropriately managed,
if every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They're so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost of pickup.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and you're watching Skiza TV at skizatv.net. I'm Arthur Sharp, your executive producer, and we're about to welcome and see this final matchup on Championship Saturday right here from the Sumter County Civic Center between Hilton Head Preparatory Academy and the Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach, your 3A boys matchup. There is another game that's being played today in Bluffton. Both of those teams are from that part of the world, or Beaufort rather, and so they'll be playing, my understanding, is at USC Beaufort this afternoon. So if you're there, maybe you're also watching and listening to the game coming live from the Sumter County Civic Center. Welcome. Please tell your friends. Join us on skizatv.net. Also, if you have a Roku TV, you can watch this game there. Download the Boxcast app, or an Apple TV 4. Download the Boxcast app and then tune to Skiza TV, SCISA, and you'll see it pop up there. You can favorite it and watch all the action right there on the biggest screen in your house. And then there are lots of other colleges and universities that also broadcast sporting events, churches that broadcast sporting events, are services and different organizations that utilize Boxcast, but there are a lot of college and university athletics that you'll find here on Boxcast. So welcome to this afternoon. We're going to be have the opportunity to see the colors of the United States presented by Camden Military Academy today. That'll be coming up after this call-up of the lineup of Hilton Head and Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach. Let's throw it to Pat Black.
From the players, coaches, and fans of the participating schools. Today is no exception, as the two participating schools in our AAA Boys Championship game, Christian Academy and Hilton Head Prep, are noted for their sportsmanship, fair play, and respect for the game of basketball. So we can expect an exciting and well-played AAA Boys Championship game. Now let's meet the players, coaches, and participants in today's championship matchup. First, in their red uniforms, the designated visiting team from Christian Academy in Myrtle Beach, the Saints under Coach Marion Busby and P.C. Henry. The Saints have a record of 22 wins and 8 losses. Starting number 2, Brayden Hendricks, a junior guard. At forward, a sophomore, number 13, Aubrey Hall. A senior at power forward, number 21, Jack Green. Number 22, Aiden Lee, an 8th grader at guard. And the center for the Saints, a junior, number 32, Xavier Sessions. The remainder of the squad, Malachi Kirchhoff, number 0. Number 1, Lee McCall. John Rye. Number 10, Ashton Ellis. 11, Trip Stevens. Number 12, Patrick Sisson. Number 14, Zach Hoffman. 15, Joel Hodo. And number 20, Drake Dickerson. All right, Hilton Head Prep, the Dolphins from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, the designated home team. Under Coach Richard Barron and DJ Leonard. The Dolphins have a record of 19 wins and 8 losses on the season. They will start this afternoon at guard, a senior, number 3, Ben Fry. Forward, a senior, number 4, Jason Britsky. Number 12, Connor Campbell, a junior guard. Also at guard and a junior, number 13, Billy Barron. Number 14, Brendan Moore. And the remainder of the squad, number 0, Chase Blanton. Number 5, A.J. Berger. Number 10, Joe Wiseman. Number 11, Jeep Patrick. Number 15, Trip Hedden. 21, Luke Eames. And number 22, A.A. Errol. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and to remember, recognize, and acknowledge the men and women of the United States Armed Forces who protect and defend our country so that we may enjoy a way of life that is unmatched in human history. You are asked to please rise as you are able for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag and the national anthem. The colors of the United States of America will be presented today by the Camden Military Academy Color Guard from Camden, South Carolina. Camden Military Academy is located in Camden and is also a member of the South Carolina Independent Schools Association. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The national anthem of the United States. Thank you, Camden Military Academy Color Guard.
And welcome this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching SCISA Basketball Championship Saturday between Hilton Head Prep and Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach. I'm Arthur Sharper, executive producer. Along with, let's see if I got Neil Ripley and the late and talented Dave Arwood with coffee, and he didn't bring me a cup, so I'm going to mute his mic probably for the rest of the game.
Lesson ball tea from Starbucks because I need one more game to get out of this.
Like a magician, shows up right at the tip.
I'm telling you. My world, y'all, you just live in it. Clearly. Tip up to control by the Saints.
Yeah, 3A state championship. Looks like Hilton Head Prep's going to come a 1-3-1, which should get some corner threes to this Christian Academy team.
Kind of looks more like a 2-3, kind of matchup zone. They're running a little active.
Not bad. It did look like it at first.
It does. Got a little 1-1-3 look to it, I guess you call it.
14 was real high on this side.
And Prep steals it away. This is 12. Campbell brings it in the left side here. Fry.
Christian Academy called the man-to-man here. Little half-court man defense.
Yeah, we hadn't been on here. What do you expect to see from this game, Rip?
Well, I think, first off, the confusion of both schools having the same color. You mentioned that before the game. Quite confusing. We'll figure it out, I'm sure, though. But no, I think, Christian Academy going to come out. Hilton Head Prep controls the tempo of games. But they're despite having a strong record, they're only scoring about 45 points per game. And if I was scoring 45 points a game, we would have not very good record. So, obviously, the team that controls the tempo, controls the pace. Coach Richard Barron doing a great job there, getting the team back here to the state championship game again. Christian Academy, a team that, on paper, to start the season, a lot of people didn't know a lot about, but they've done really well. They kind of came through your region. You'll be more familiar with them. This 8th grader right here, Aiden Leaf, a really good player. Yeah, really strong player.
He's tough. You see him penetrate right there, dump off to big Sessions right there. Sessions going to have to play a lot of minutes tonight, I think, against Hilton Head Prep's big guy. And they really rotate him out a lot. At least they did in our region, because they like to get up and down and pressure. And he kind of doesn't allow that. But you can see he's going to give Hilton Head Prep big guy a little problem.
Bridgeke over there, and big screening action here at Bridgeke early. A lot of tough defense. Oh, got him out of bounds there.
Yeah, 13 right there for Christian Academy Albee Hall. He's just a sophomore. He's really the defensive guy. He's the motor.
Yeah.
Every team's got to have that guy. But you got to keep your eye on number 2. Number 2,
Braden Hendricks.
Yeah, Braden Hendricks. He was our region player of the year. I swear he didn't miss for 3 weeks when I saw him one time. And it doesn't matter. When he walked in, he was in range.
Yeah.
He can absolutely stroke it. So,
he had 9 threes against Williamsburg in the region championship.
That's crazy. Yeah, 7 in the first half. 7 in the first half.
Definitely, I think what we're seeing so far is what I expect. A low-scoring, tempo-controlled, pick your spots kind of game from both teams.
Yeah, you see how high they come in that zone.
21 shooting. That was Jack Green.
Rebound.
Yeah, Alpha 3. Jack Green, younger brother of Christian Academy legend Mike Green in the crowd. I see him sitting across over there.
I saw Mike spoke to me. Always speaks to me. Real nice. Got a foul.
Good call. Ooh, careful, 13. Careful. Talking a little bit after that foul there on number 12, Connor Campbell, the junior point guard listed for Hilton Head Prep.
Connor Campbell.
Leaf will bring it up for Christian Academy.
Here we are, 3 minutes in, only 2 points scored, and like I said, that's kind of what I expected. One of the lower point total games I think that we'll see will be this one in championship weekend.
Yeah, you see, like when you watch somebody play against a good offensive zone team, they're going to really try to feed that high post, let him kick out, get behind the zone a little bit. And you kind of see 21 and 2 are looking for their shots on the perimeter. 22 is looking to penetrate, but they're moving the ball.
Trying to make it move back and forth.
Yeah, not a whole lot of movement, just more spacing.
Yeah.
And Hendricks has missed 2 threes in a row early on.
Yeah, pretty deep.
Pretty deep, both of them. Foul there called on Leaf.
Yeah, like I said, Leith is an 8th grader, man. He's a good athlete.
Good-looking kid for an 8th grader.
Pre-game, you know, we've seen him throw it down a couple times on fast breaks. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty impressive. He's also their quarterback as their program starting. Okay. They're about to be varsity next year. So good athlete all the way around. Good help right there by Green.
4:10, first quarter, 2-0 at Christian Academy. The Saints with the ball in front court.
Yeah, I think this is the 3rd game in a row. I think the first 4 minutes have been really slow, kind of filling each other out.
Hilton Head Prep going man here.
Yeah, interesting. They got him on the reversal right there, Jack Green.
And it rolls in.
3-point basket drop for number 21, Jack Green.
Now, I'll tell you what else you'll see from Christian Academy is they play with a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
They kind of, you know, blur the line sometimes of arrogance and cockiness to some people, but, I mean, they play off of their excitement. They get after it.
Well, in a game like this, I mean, obviously you want to control your emotions, but being high energy in a championship game is important. Oh, I got him with a foul there. Good call.
Yeah, and I like what happened right there. Even though number 3, what's it, Brisky didn't make the shot. He pulled Sessions away from the rim, and they're taller than Christian Academy in every position except for there. So I think the Hilton Head Prep can really attack the boards like they're going to go to the bench early too.
Well, his first shot is good. Number 11 checks in to the Dolphin lineup. G. Patrick.
Brisky coming out and getting a break. Kind of curious to see if Christian Academy doesn't go that same thing and get Sessions out at the same time. I'm not saying that's what I would do, but that's probably what I would do.
Ege Errol, the senior guard, comes in for Hilton Head Prep. So they're going back to that little 1-1-2-1 zone or 2-3, 1-3-1, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, they're just really extending, you know, the bottom of the fours, as we would call them. They're really coming out to the wing.
Got a no basket, got an off-ball foul there. I think that was on 13 again.
I mean, 2 on Aubrey Hall of Christian
Academy.
That's
big. He's their best defender, and you know he's the one playing the middle of that zone.
Yeah.
And he's setting some back screens, and I think they got him on that moving screen just now.
Aubrey Hall, his second.
Another 3 on the way is good. Billy Barron for 3. It's 5-5. 2:35 to go first quarter here at the 3A boys state championship game.
Yeah, he was pumped about that shot too.
Yeah.
It's an emotional game, man. These guys, it's going to be a good game, I believe.
A little more, I guess this zone reminded a little bit of that Syracuse-ish style is what I was thinking, with the wings really get higher. And we see it, they're really pushing these shooters out a little bit more for Christian Academy.
You know, I'm curious, they need to get behind the zone a little more.
Yeah.
You know, in that short corner area, high post, short corner relationship. I think they could have some success.
If you've got some guys that can drive, they maybe rip and attack that bottom guy, and then right there get some guys in the post. A little inside-out game.
Good no-look pass. Good
tip ball.
Really good defense right there by Frey.
Stolen away, Leaf. Maxwell back by
Frey. Yeah,
Frey.
Yeah, he's a good-looking player. Senior, 6'2", 180. Like to have him playing football.
Yeah. Little chin action here, getting that high cut off the screen for the back door on the post.
Little scissor action, just a little slow motion there.
So I think Hilton Prep very methodical in what they want to do. They're going to get the shot they want. Reminds me a little of some old school Heathwood Hall, Jeff Whalen teams. Just run that very methodical offense where you know what you want to get. If you don't get it, let's reset it. Let's run it again.
This is Green now, top of the circle here to Hendricks.
So we're going to hold it for one shot here. Oop.
Yeah, pretty low scoring. Coach Busby does a good job with these guys, and they really listen. Well, I'm surprised that Sessions is still in there So he's probably getting him a little free time out right
yeah.
here, too. If it was grass, he'd be killing that spot right there.
He would be. They usually go Joel Hodo here when Sessions needs a break, and he's still out there.
Kind of like this move here from Christian Academy.
Yeah, I think, I would like to see 22 at the foul line or the baseline, because he's the guy that really drives and penetrates a lot for them.
9 seconds, 8 seconds.
He's going to pull it.
He's double teamed here. Green gets it. He just throws up a prayer. Sessions to clean it up and got it.
The buzzer. Man.
Just like he drew it up.
That's just how they drew it up.
Just like he drew it up.
Hey, Lee, throw up an off-balance shot. Say be able to clean it up. That's how they drew it up.
And we'll be back right after this.
Not feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
And we're back.
This game is being streamed.
And we appreciate Pat Black giving us a promo here. And wherever you are in the world watching, we welcome you to Sumter, South Carolina.
And we've actually had several countries tuning in today. So we got some military families probably watching some kids in the state championship.
Very cool. So 7-5. It's like Chris Academy still in man-to-man. Good footwork down there.
And there's a rugby scrum under the West End basket.
Jump ball, possession, arrow favors.
Yeah, it looks like number you said, Joel Hodo. He's a freshman. He's in right now. They're not going to go super deep in this game, I don't think.
No.
David. But yeah, he's in, and
also number 5.
I'll haul 2 fouls, going to get a little break. Probably a good move by Coach Busby to make sure he doesn't get his third early here in the second. Still not sure how effective Hodo will be in that spot. I think that's the key spot offensively for them right there.
I would be curious to see a little bit more movement, like you said, against this zone, just to make them kind of guard some cutters coming through. I think sometimes that can open up some shooters in the perimeter.
See, I think he should be creeping down a little bit more. He's not really gaining the space on the ball reverse.
Yeah, I mean, they're about now, I will fully disclaimer, this is a lot easier sitting up here than it is on the sideline. Just to make things perfectly clear.
Yes, we do not know more than any of the coaches out there.
100%. But since we can't coach in the game, this is our job for the day.
That's it.
Now, I'm just playing traffic cop. Y'all talk amongst yourselves here.
Hey, you know all those fans know more than the coach. They always say that at the game.
They say that. They sure know more than the officials.
And they know more than the refs all day long. That's right.
I don't know. I mean, Ro Gilmore's forgot more about basketball than I'll ever know. He's a really good referee.
All right, so now we're going to change the set
change the size a little bit.
Now he's going to get Green up that high post. I mean, they have had the ball for a minute and a half.
Yeah. Again, very methodical. I do.
Look at that. Fry with the block out of bounds.
Yeah. Do Green's shoes come mismatched, or did he have to buy 2 different pairs to get that?
We asked that question of their scorekeepers when they were at our place.
Yeah.
They've got 2 players who have the same size shoe.
Gotcha.
I
like it.
Yeah. But I see that a lot when we go. People come to play us. That is the latest trend is to wear mismatched shoes.
I've seen that several times at Lawrence Manning this year. People come in with these crazy shoes. My son in Nashville is a shoe connoisseur, so I take pictures and send it to him, and he tells me
he can
all
tell you what
about
it is. That's
Yep.
I like it.
He knows his kicks,
yes,
as the kids say.
Bridgeke being very active. I like that, getting him on the block one-on-one there.
Goes up on Sessions.
Oh, good left.
Yeah, really
nice move right there. I just liked. I think he set three screens in that play before he got the position on the post. I like that a lot.
7-7. If I'm Sessions, hey, if he turns over his left shoulder to beat me all game,
that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I agree.
All square at 7. 5:35 and counting to go first half.
Yeah, a little skip. You're going to have to get some skip passes.
Buzz, I thought he was coming to grab the ball and swing it there, but he was coming for the timeout.
He was coming after Gary Kanan.
All right, let's take a commercial timeout. We'll talk to you in just a few moments. You're watching Skeeza Basketball on SkeezaTV.net.
People who would litter would stop if waste were appropriately managed.
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
And welcome back to Skeeza Basketball on SkeezaTV.net.
It's St. Ball here, 5:20 to go. This is Green.
All right, so we got a timeout.
So let's see what we got coming out of the timeout here. They're motioning his zone. We're kind of screening out. They went back man now, hitting that prep, which I like that move too. Coming out of the timeout, changing defenses. Coach Busby probably just drew something up for the zone.
A.J. Barger, number 5, checks in there. He hadn't been in yet. He's a senior. He's a good football player. Hurt his knee. Couldn't play in the North-South game. He's a good athlete. Really good athlete.
Did a deep 3 by Hendricks, and he's missed 3 now.
Yeah, just not falling early. Again, the deep depth of those threes is tough.
Yeah, they got some good movement. I really like the motion Hilton and Prep's running.
Yeah.
They're running good stuff.
I will say, too, I just got this word. People were asking about the Hilton Head Christian versus John Paul girls game later. We will not obviously be broadcasting that as that game is being played at Hilton Head. But it says Beaufort's Own on YouTube will have that streaming live later.
USC Beaufort?
Beaufort's Own is what it says. What Justin Jarrett, give a shout out on the Skeeza Scoreboard News, filled us in on that. That game starts, I believe you said, at 7 o'clock
That's
tonight.
correct. That's being played at South Carolina Beaufort's Gymnasium.
So Beaufort's Own for those looking for that game live stream later today.
Of course, John Paul II pulling that upset of Orangeburg Prep Thursday to punch their ticket to the championship game.
It'll be their third matchup with Hilton Head Christian being regional rivals.
Hilton Head Christian looking for a 6-peat and 3A girls. Campbell driving here down low to Risty. He missed the little floater. And we're still tied at 7 with 3:30.
I mean, I think that's the way to really attack this man is you get Sessions to have to come out on the pick and roll as much as humanly possible.
Absolutely.
Because he's not going to.
Well, and a lot comes down to Bridgeke being able to score as well and being able to finish when he gets Sessions in space a little bit. Can he make the move to get by him, try to attack him a little bit? Deep 3 there. Off the mark for Green.
Yeah, I like the defense that Christian Academy is playing. They're playing really hard. They're a good defensive team, but they're used to scoring. And this is Hilton Head Prep's tempo,
this is definitely Hilton Head Prep's tempo. Yeah.
So can Christian Academy, can they be satisfied with not scoring? You know, that's going to be a good question.
Bridgeke off the mark there.
Causes Bridgeke to alter his shot a bit. Yeah.
Again, I like him pulling there, maybe ripping, getting to the rim, trying to make him play defense. Hilton Head Prep back in that man-to-man this possession, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that with the man that Christian Academy hadn't got more going to the rim than they have in the last couple of possessions. I don't know if I wouldn't like to put use Sessions on some ball screens here. Here it comes right here. See how they're going to play that.
Oh.
Second goal.
Oh, as a
They
coach
were
that
waiting,
makes it. Yeah.
waiting for that screen. It was slow to develop, and he got rang up for a 5-second.
It's a good play.
There's a 3 on the way. It's bouncing no good by Fry, and Sessions and Rishy get tied up, and it's Dolphin ball.
You know, Sessions is a junior. That's a big guy. He hadn't played a whole lot of basketball, so you can see him really improving throughout the year. I think we have.
Yeah, they don't have their heights and weights listed, but he looks everybody as big as Britschke does there. Good take to the rim. Good block. Oh!
So they go call for the foul. Marion Busby not real happy.
Trying to get him to calm down. I thought he got ball. He kind of swing through, which is what the referee kind of saw there.
He did get the ball at the top, though. That's
number 32, Sabian Sessions.
It's just his first.
Sessions, second team foul in the period. To the free throw line, number 3, Jason Britsky.
Marion Busby played for legendary John Kress at College of Charleston. I believe he is in their Hall of Fame.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that Sessions has been told all week that Brisky's their guy, right? And he's really accepted the challenge really good so far.
Hadn't come out yet.
If Brisky's 6'6", 205, Sessions is more than that.
Yeah. I mean, he's every bit of the 6'5", 6'6" with him, and probably he's got about 30 pounds on him at least.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to hit him back there some. I mean, you know, what they're not getting is him flashing to the high post any, and I think that's making it a little easier for them to defend. Oh, go back.
Man, Campbell anticipated that pass.
Good job by Lee.
And tipped again. Henderson's going to drive on Rishy and draw the foul.
Good call. Way to attack the big man.
Now, here's something a lot of teams you don't see, especially at Skiza. Every free throw, their whole team gets a timeout with Coach Busby, except for the guy shooting. He never has somebody in there.
Interesting. Good confidence on his shooters there, I guess.
Well, they can shoot it. We just probably jinxed them. Oh,
yep. You guys are your announcer, James.
Yeah, 73% free throw shooters in the season. Hendricks is 81%. I don't know all the games right here, though.
That's probably true.
It looks like they have other games in there.
Yeah, that's right. A little full court press, kind of pick the tempo up.
Yeah.
Really good pump fake.
Good shot.
3-point basket. Billy Barron.
Best Barron's second three. Really good pump fake and sidestep there.
He's got 6 of the 11 for the Dolphins inside 1 minute in his 3A championship game. Three on the way. Good.
3 points, Jack Green.
Green.
Michael Green liked that one too up there in the stands, buddy. That's pretty good defense by Lee right there.
In and out. Sessions got to be careful there. That rebound almost got a foul.
Campbell here with 15 seconds will set it up. He's guarded there by Hall. Not enough for a 5 call.
Yeah, he walled.
Yeah, he dragged it.
Dragged that foot.
Really good defense by Hall right there.
And he's playing on 2 fouls still, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A little full court pressure here.
I like that. 5.8 seconds left. Try to force a bad shot.
Stolen away. Knocked away by Fry. And there's a .6, but it goes to the Saints.
It'll be the Saints ball, yeah.
They're just going to throw it. No, let's let the clock run. Well, Hendricks, we won't count that as a missed 3. He just threw it away. We are off square at 11. We'll take a break. Blake Ferguson, state championship coach at Cathedral Academy with Jordan Neal and Rip. When we come back on SkizaTV.net.
Not feeling like yourself lately? it could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
If people who would litter would stop, if waste were appropriately managed,
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost to pick up.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
Welcome back to our 3A Boys State Championship game. We are joined here at halftime by Blake Ferguson, state champion coach. Once again for Cathedral Academy. Coach, congratulations. Just talk to us a little bit about your season, about the game tonight, and just kind of how everything went down.
Yeah, so it's been a good season. You know, first off, we put Christ first, and we put him in the center of everything that we do, and I feel like the Lord's really blessing us, giving us some favor, and our boys have worked hard. You know, coming off of a buzzer beater loss in the championship last year, we've been hungry.
Yeah,
we've been hungry the whole year. So we've been fighting, we've been grinding. We played a tough schedule. Our only losses are to 3A, 4A, and 5A private and public schools. So I got a good young team, no seniors.
Yeah. We talked multiple times about the loss from last year and how much did that fuel the team?
It fueled us big time. I mean, especially AJ, Bryce, Caden. I mean, it fueled us a ton. That was tough. I keep telling people I'd rather lose by 20 than lose by a buzzer beater. It's so heartbreaking. But it was definitely motivation and a point of emphasis all year long.
Yeah, and talk a little bit, obviously Bryce and Ward and Gresham, you've kind of been your two guys all season, big guys, but I tell you, we saw today jump off, and I'd love to see the full stat sheet, was Caden Whitledge.
Yeah, we're not going to lie. We kind of fell in love with Caden Whitledge during this game.
He's my glue guy.
Yeah.
He's always
exactly what we said.
Even last year, he's an X factor. You know, he might have 2 points one game, but he's going to load the box sheet up with steals and assists and the dirty work.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't see. But even last year, he played the 4 for me a lot last year. You know, Josh Simmons, my point guard, grades didn't play the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
And Caden got thrown into that point guard. He was the backup point guard throughout the year, but owned it.
Yeah, I thought he did. What I saw, like, there was one play too where you called a timeout, I think, because you had your big man. You had Jonathan Meadows barreling on the court with the ball in his hand, and Caden kind of drifted the wing, and you called something like, "Go get the ball! Like, I want the ball in your hands." And you know, obviously coaches, we all
where's my point guard?
Exactly.
But he did a great job. I thought just controlling the tempo for y'all, especially second half. You know, Bethesda looked to make some runs and speed y'all up, and having him control the ball did great. And then Bryce and Gresham doing a great job.
And Felix, right? Did Felix
he hit some big
threes, early on in the early runs,
But I thought, you know, and it's all, obviously Bryce and Johnny getting to the rim, doing what they do well. I thought that was a big thing. that second, start of the game, what we expected to jump out as a track meet, started very slow.
First 4 minutes.
Yeah. I think it was nerves on both sides. Yeah. We've brought the defense the whole playoffs. It's been traveling. All I've been preaching is defensive rebounding. I know we can score. I know we can push the ball.
Yeah.
But if we really focused in and locked in on defense, then you see what can happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
31 piece in the championship.
Yeah.
So, and I really credit to my JV coach, my JV team, because they had a great season.
Yeah.
They went undefeated in the region, and I moved up their 5 starters. I only had 8 guys all year, and then I lose my point guard. I'm down to 7. So I moved their 5 starters up, and he's playing with them in practice.
Yeah.
And he can play. He played at CIU, and they play great defense. I'm never worried when I put them in late game. They're going to play defense.
Yeah.
And with him on the court, they're playing offense, but they're running different sets, different defenses. They're scout team for us.
Yeah.
It's almost like football. And you're not running the same offense and same defenses like we do in practice every day.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Guys cheat plays and stuff. So really, the reason for our jump defensively is really I got to credit my JV coach.
And we commented on that, and when you go back and watch it back, we commented a lot about the help defense, the effort defensively, and the other thing that stood out with me was I felt you were better in transition after they made shots than they were missed shots, and I thought that was odd. I mean, y'all really got in some early offense. And I think it hurt them when Wright got in foul trouble early. Definitely. I mean, he was really their guy, their leader, I felt like. As a coach scouting them, did you feel that way?
Oh, you look at their stat sheet. He leads them in scoring, rebound, assists, blocks, steals, everything.
Yeah.
So him getting in foul trouble, he immediately, when he got 2, we're like, ball screens, put him in a ball screen. We're attacking him. Like we were looking for that. I've been in this same gym with 4 fouls in the first half in a Final Four versus Spartanburg Christian. And so I know how important guys like that are.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, AJ and Bryce run the wings. When they make a basket, my big guy takes out in half a second. It's our goal every day. And we push the ball with those guys. They're so good at making shots and creating shots. I just keep telling them, you don't got to shoot the contested ones. If somebody's that close, you need to get by them.
Yeah.
And they buy into that. Sometimes it takes some tough ones that I don't like.
Yeah.
But I want them to keep shooting the open ones, and then I want them to attack and put pressure on defense when guys are in them. They're too quick and athletic.
Yeah, I thought y'all hit some big shots from the perimeter, which then opened up the driving lanes for you late in the game.
Definitely.
And that second quarter push, like I said, started slow, kind of a little bit of a chess match, finish each other out a little bit, and then boom, y'all hit a big run that second quarter.
Yeah.
Accompanied with him getting his 3rd foul. I thought really you saw the momentum shift, and then you go into halftime. So what's your thought there at halftime? You're up by 15 points at the half. How do you get their folks to make, all right, guys, like this team can score quickly. They can score in bunches. So how did a good job 3rd quarter? What was the thought process there?
So I brought up an Andrew Jackson game early in the season. We were up 16. They came back and took the lead.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, guys, these guys are just as talented.
Yeah.
We got to keep the pressure on. We got to keep extending the lead. We have to push the ball. I only went to my stall at like the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
It's the only time I really wanted to go into it because I just wanted to. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go to your stall and you start turning that thing over.
Absolutely,
so
for
I
sure.
just kept the pressure on, and I told the guys to just keep your foot on their throat. Keep going. Absolutely.
Well, Coach, we're happy for you. Congratulations, you and your kids. They did a great job.
Thank you. I sure appreciate
it. Thanks for joining us here at halftime. We're going to be back here. Oh, no, we're going to stay here. Our overlord, Arthur Sharp, left us.
He left us. So we got a minute
we
to
can
talk
literally
about the
do whatever
half.
we want.
What's got to happen right here?
Some offense, hopefully.
Yeah, I know, right?
For sure.
Thanks, Coach. I think this chess match continues. I think that we're going to see both teams come out. I mean, it's only 5-4, a pretty quick first half because we actually didn't start till almost 5:15 after having the color guard and the national anthem. And so here we are, pretty quick, not a lot of fouls there in the first half. Obviously, we did see number 13, Aubrey Hall, get 2 early, but then he kind of played through that. I'm curious to see how Sessions holds up this second half. If he came out, it wasn't for a second in the first half. And I think I don't know how used to that he is. And going against a guy like Bridgke the whole time, like, is he able to maintain it, or is Bridgke able to get loose and get a couple buckets? That's what I would look for him.
And that might be the difference, but I think somehow Chris Cadman's got to get Braden Hendricks some shots.
Yeah.
Because he's got to get going for them, and I think they got to get the ball behind the zone to the short corner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's open. It's open. They just got to do something offensively to get it there.
Yeah, seeing some motion cutting through this zone. wouldn't be surprised to see that. Again, they start with that 1-1 stat. They're back in this 2-3 zone. And we see some motion here as he comes through the corner.
Yeah, they're getting a little more movement here. But, everything's got to be on time. People don't understand that. Skip pass.
Oh, my goodness, how'd that get through?
Yeah.
Good pass there. But, yeah, I mean, and the hard thing is they push you. Hilton at prep pushes you so far away from the basket.
Further than you think.
And
there you go.
Good take, good take.
That's what you got to do. That's what they have to do. And there's nothing wrong with being patient, moving the ball around to get to that point.
That's right.
Sure.
13-11, Saints, 7:15 to go third quarter.
A little good set play for the Dolphins coming out of the half. That's what you were talking about, going to them.
Going at them, yep. Yeah, I think you really got to put the pressure on Sessions and play in space with Bridgkey.
Well, we got some early buckets. Maybe we see a little more scoring here.
There we go. Hashtag goals here, gentlemen. 13-13, 6:52 and counting. Hendricks thought about a three. So did
Until
Green.
Sessions comes to that high post. He won't come from that side ever. And that's what's really, I think stalling the offense a little bit.
Three, no good.
And hustling up the rebound is Hall.
Now y'all play Christian Academy, obviously. I mean, how does this pace compare to what they normally did?
This is not what they want to do.
Yeah, okay.
They want to do.
They will get up and run.
Yeah, they want to run. They want to score points. They want to get into their pressure. They want to get 22 downhill.
Yeah.
Good rebound.
Hall for his first two.
Number 13, Aubrey Hall.
And a foul afterwards?
I think we know.
So they
swatted the ball.
By the way, Bridgkey is the one who threw that ball. That was not Christian Academy. Because I saw it when he did it, and I thought to myself, and then he called the delay game. I think that actually was Bridgkey who threw that ball. But
if I'm him, I'm doing it again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Get a technical or something. So once again, you see they're really pulling Bridgkey out here. I like that.
Fry will pop a three.
Ooh, we had a little conversation there for Aubrey Hall or the students. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
After the shot. Christian Academy going with a little matchup zone there.
Sessions loses the rebound over to Barron. And Fry into front court for the Dolphins.
That's good pass.
Good pass and cut right there.
I like that we appreciate good basketball. You're like good cut, good pass. I mean, that's good basketball.
Green here, back top of the key, left side. Hendricks back over here to Green. Then Leith swings it back. Here's a corner and
good pump fake.
Another missed three by Hendricks. You figure he has to get hot sometime.
At some point. Well, a game like this when it's so – he tried to get him again. He wasn't waiting on that one.
And that's a foul, yeah.
Yep, he got it.
I know I'm not supposed to be calling fouls. Uh-oh. We got a little discussion here.
Timeout. He heard that. So no foul there, so he's giving a timeout first.
I think Greg Seymour had a foul, but Coach Busby had called the timeout.
So Rowe gets the timeout first. So,
okay, so here's a coaching question.
Yep.
Is that a good timeout?
Yeah. I mean, listen, in a game like this,
every possession
is massive. I mean, I definitely, I am a hoarder of timeouts a lot of times in the season. Like I like having the option late in game to timeout. I think as the season goes on, I am more I'm more comfortable calling those type of timeouts because the possession just mattered so much more. And to be honest, they matter more in season as well. It's just, I don't know. You don't want kids calling them all the time because then you get in the game, you have no timeouts left. But I do think that I like that timeout there. You keep possession.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 3. I mean, if you don't, it's not the end of the world, but instinctively, sometimes we just call them like that.
Yeah.
Like it's the fourth quarter with a minute left.
Saints down with the ball, trailing by 3. Green, cross court here to Leith. Back to Green.
I'll tell you right now, every coach in our region is going to be studying this film on how to defend them.
I know, right?
Because something's working.
Yeah.
But no, really good effort by their players there. They really understand how to play the angles.
Well, and they're allowing these lateral passes, but they're so far away from the basket that they're able to recover in time. That's a big thing I know for us. We run some zone stuff, and we want to put some ball pressure because otherwise there's some easy passes that can be made. But at the same time, if you put too much ball pressure, people blow by, you get in the middle of your zone, and then you're in trouble.
Hendricks now with the ball, picked up there by Barron. Back out front here to Green, right side, Leith inside, Hall back out to Hendricks.
Now, is that not a shot that Hall will look to take, that free throw jumper?
He's not their scorer.
Yeah.
You got these three around the perimeter score all the time. I really think they need to put one of those guys in
there who can maybe then
I love
look
22 right there because he is such an attacker in the rim. He's got great body control.
There's Hendricks, bounces another one, no good, and Richie with the rebound.
I would say the second line got him, but he shoots from all over the place. So.
Yeah.
Just a little off, and this good
nice fake. I like that a lot. The last two times he's gone with the give and go, kind of faked it and went baseline there. Just got to finish.
18-15, 2:55 and counting, third period.
Christian Academy trying to move the guys around a little bit. There's that
short corner, but there's no mid post there.
There it is. Good cut. Oh, good leave.
That's the movement.
Yeah.
That's the movement they got to get to. If they want to get them out of that zone and get some open shots, they got to attack there.
Free ball on the way is good. Hunter Campbell with his first points of the night.
All right, now it's tough in a game that's so tight, so low scoring. You hate to say you panic early, but Christian Academy at 6 points can feel like it's 20 right now.
It's like my entire girl season.
Yeah.
It might as well be 25 points.
You're not wrong.
Good action inside, getting in. I agree. Sessions kind of gets stagnant back there a little bit.
Yes, and if he's more active, he's got a little more active.
Here comes the Dolphins. There's Brisky trying to go up and draws the foul.
And you saw there Bridgkey at the rim. Sessions trying to catch him, just couldn't. And that's what I'm talking about, trying to attack that a little bit, seeing what Sessions can do. Maybe Coach has got number 10 over there. That's Ashton Ellis looking to check in here for Christian Academy.
Yeah, he sees some frustration out there from the Christian Academy players.
And I also, now defensively, it's hard. Here's a difficulty thing, too. You're a football coach and a basketball coach, so you can – obviously, offense and defense are two completely different entities, right? Here in basketball, you don't have that flexibility. So you could do things and say, hey, all right, offensively, we could go a little bit smaller and attack it. But then defensively, Bridgkey's going to absolutely go to work on us inside,
Correct. That's right.
Or vice versa, like, hey, let's go bigger where we can defend them. They can't get to the rim. But then on offense, we're not able to move as much.
And they just made a move. They took Hall out, which is going to hurt them defensively, but I think it's going to enable someone different more offensively at that high post, which it looks like it's going to be Mike Green. Yeah.
Not Mike.
Or not Mike. Jack.
Jack Green. They wish it was Mike Green. No knock on Jack, but Mike could probably come out the bleachers right now and go hit 3 threes for him and get it back in this game pretty quickly.
He's pretty good.
He was doing that as an 8th grader against us.
Oh, yeah. Just no high post.
Corner 3, no good.
Moore corrals the rebound for the Dolphins. Here comes Hilton Head Prep.
8-point game into Bridgkey. I like this action with him being able to.
Drop step.
Oh, and the foul. Good call. That was a good call. And I think what their action off of that post entry does is they have good enough shooters around Bridgkey that allows them not to just double down every time in the post. And when they do double down, they're cutting off. And so you almost got to stay and respect the give and go, which then gives Bridgkey the opportunity to go one-on-one in the post.
Yeah, really good job. I mean,
Bridgkey hits the first. He has another.
Hilton Head Prep is doing everything they needed to win this game. They're doing all the right things, in my opinion. Now, Christian Academy gets hot for 3.
That's right.
It's anybody's game.
And don't think it can't happen just like that.
Right.
We've seen it.
We have seen it in person. And a timeout. Oh, Greg Seymour says, wait a minute.
That's not a timeout. He's just trying to get this sub in.
He's trying to get
that was confusing. I did think he was pointing at the bench like it was a sub.
So Hall back in.
All right, Leith here over to Green. Now we have a timeout. And we'll take one, too. You're watching the 3A Boys State Championship game on SkeezaTV.net.
If people who would litter would stop, if waste were appropriately managed,
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
And if we had a camera on our broadcast table, Rip Ripley and Neil Minton are drawing up basketball plays as if they were coaching this game.
We're not coveting or jealous at all.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
All right. Saints go maybe hold for a last shot. 45 seconds to carry. They're down 10. Hendricks has the ball. Top of the circle over here to Green. Green right side to Leith. Leith will bring it back up top. 32 seconds left.
Looks like they're trying to set up a backside screen there to get a shooter.
Man, they need a bucket right here. There's some momentum going to fourth quarter.
A little bit of motion here from the guards for Christian Academy. Good drive.
Hendricks misses the little shot there in the lane. Here comes Fry. Fry will get a three off the glass and good. He's got 6, and the lead is 13. We go to the fourth quarter, 28-15 Hilton Head Prep. You're watching the Class 3A Boys Championship game on SkeezaTV.net.
Not feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
people who would litter would stop, if waste were appropriately managed.
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina.
And we're 8 minutes from a state championship for somebody. Here at the Civic Center, it's Hilton Head Prep with a 13-point lead and the ball. And a foul on Sessions.
Yeah, Christian Academy came out with a little half-court trap, and they do a pretty good job with it, but a great job by Hilton Prep getting it to
foul number 21 of the
their big guy in the middle, and he just attacked the basket really well. Brisky, he's a player.
He's got 7. Make that still 7.
That's on you. You jinxed that one, buddy.
I did. My first announcer jinx of the day. Brisky has one more. He rolls that one in. He has 8.
Takes his second shot.
29-15 Dolphins. Hendricks now working the right side. And now Green back to Leith. They just keep running that across the arc. There's Hall. Now he's double teamed, needs some help. Gets it back to Green. Leaves it off here with Leaf. There's a three on the way. It's bouncing short, and Bristy with the rebound for the Dolphins.
Hendricks, that's 0 for 5, 0 for 6 from threes.
Something of that nature, yes.
Very uncharacteristic, but credit to Hilton Head defense.
That's right. Well, they're forcing just everything's deep. You haven't been able to find that rhythm. Good timeout there.
Timeout on the court.
I like that timeout there by, who's that, Connor Campbell.
Yep.
Good heady play by the junior point guard.
Campbell had a little word for Roe Gilmore there. I think he might want to foul.
Actually, I think he was talking to Billy Bear. He looked like he was talking to his other guard. They were talking about going back door.
Ah, got you.
I thought that at first too, but it looks like after he Roe walked away and he kept talking to Barron.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see, is Christian Academy, are they in desperation mode here? I mean, is it time? Is it time to really?
Down 14. You've got to. You're almost doubled up at this point, and I feel like you've got to get to where you start taking some of those shots, forcing. Even if you just. I like even some just dribble penetration against the zone to kick, something like that, kick, add shooter. Mike Green has moved down to the end of the bench down here for Christian Academy, trying to will his brother's team onto a victory.
Yeah, you got him, and the guy behind him is coach's son, Busby. He graduated last year. I think that's the Green's dad. He's moved out here. Channel some inner three-point energy here.
I like it.
But there's 4 coaches on the sideline here for Christian Academy.
I promise you, every person in our region watching this or in attendance is like, who is this team not making threes?
Yeah. Good hustle,
And Greg Seymour calls a jump.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow favors the Saints.
Possession arrow.
And I do think we'll take it out.
I do think the guards are a little too perimeter oriented, where they're not looking inside enough or to the short corner enough, because that's not who they are. It's not a fault of them. It's just not who they've been. But if they're going to get this, the stop extended, they're going to have to look in there.
There's a 3 on the way, rattling, no good by Lee.
It's not falling. I think the high post is the key to this right here. You've got to find a way to attack out of that high post. As Hall we saw there as they threw the ball in.
Good help by Sessions.
3 ball by Moore was short, but he got his own rebound and
followed his own shot. Y'all heard that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Campbell driving on Hall.
Now the scary thing here is I feel like Hilton Prep's one of these teams that has the ability to take like 2 minutes off the clock in a single possession, just because they're so strong with the basketball.
They really are.
They're going to run their stuff. They're going to try to get a layup.
And Green commits the foul.
Sometimes when you lull them to sleep, you can kind of find that opportunity to attack.
His second personal, number 4.
I know one thing, these bleachers are doing a number on my back. I don't know how Adam Jarecki's done it all week, because
well, he's a finely tuned athletic machine, Rip.
He is. He's a legend.
Amen.
That is the truth.
And we're talking about Hilton Head Prep. And they're at 31 points, man. It's not like they're like filling it up and lighting up the scoreboard, but they're playing and doing exactly what they need to do to win this ball.
And and they're probably a very high percentage though.
Sure, absolutely.
Of what they're hitting. They've missed a couple shots in the perimeter.
Hendricks now is going to drive into the lane, loses the ball, picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll quickly get over to Fry, slowly bring it into front court. 5 to go, fourth quarter. Dolphins with the ball and a 16-point lead. Campbell's going to drive, kick it out. It hits Bristy right in the noggin. And knocked away. .31-15, 4:33 to go in this ball game.
one thing about playing this type of tempoed offense too is you're able to keep your guys in there longer. I feel like you don't have to go to the bench as much because you're not playing as fat. Now they're still going hard in the half court. Don't get me wrong.
3 ball by
in and out.
Morris, no good.
And if that had went in, I'd have gotten the trophy out.
Yeah. Timeout here by Coach Busby and Christian
They have to score right here.
Yeah.
And they have to so they can set up some pressure.
Yeah.
We'll take a timeout with him. You're watching the Class 3A Boys Championship game on SkeezaTV.net.
Hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost of pickup.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
And we're back here at the Sumter County Civic Center. David Arwood along with Rip Ripley, Neil Minton. 31-15 Hilton Hip Prep. 4:05 to go fourth quarter. 16-point lead for the Dolphins.
Well, this is it. Do or die right here for the Saints. They do get it at short corner. Wow, that's deep.
Sessions, big rebound for the Saints. They'll set this back up again.
One thing Hilton had Prep too. Such a simple thing as a foul is called there on Fry. They keep their hands up on defense. And like, how many times as coaches do you hear us yell, get your hands up in the zone, get your hands up in the zone? But it has such a valuable effect to what the offense can do because they're having these higher looping passes that then allow you to recover and play defense.
That's right. A really good job cutting off the baseline right there.
Green.
Out of bounds,
Stepped on the end line.
And you kind of like, I'm watching Jack Green press a little bit, but he he's a senior. He's like, I got to get this done. He's trying really, really hard. All right, here comes a little half-court trap again. It's hard to do that with Sessions back there. He's working his tail off, though. He really is. It's like a clinic with Hilton Head Prep right here.
Ooh. Tough foul.
Foul number 22, Aiden Leith.
Leith with his second foul.
That's a normal foul in the 80s, guys. Even in the 90s.
Fry shooting 2.
He hit an immovable object.
That he did.
The time remaining for Fry. Check again. Number
Off
22.
the back of the iron, no good on the first shot. Errol in for the Dolphins.
Second shot by Fry is also good.
David Arwood, if you'd have told me that we'd have 3 minutes left and Christian Academy would have 15 points.
I would think you had come into just a controlled substance for which you did not have a prescription.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Defensively, Hilton Head Prep's playing phenomenal.
Timeout here, Hilton Head Prep.
5 and 15 check in respectively.
We'll take one with them. 2:37 to go. You're watching the 3A championship game on Skeeza TV.
AJ Berger.
Not feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
right, back to live action. Hilton Head Prep are working inbounds all the way.
Off the inbound.
Yes.
Number 3, Jason Britsky.
And I know we were talking in a timeout, David, that I know it's frustrating over there at Christian Academy, but this Hilton Head Prep team, man, they have 8 seniors, 4 juniors. They're an old veteran team. They've been here. And Christian Academy, as good as they are, look at number 2, Reed Player. He's a junior. You got 22 to point guards, an 8th grader. Sessions is a junior.
Number 10 for Hilton.
Hodo's a freshman, so they're young. They're going to be back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Connor Campbell is out. Senior Joe Wiseman in for the Dolphins.
Number 22, Arrow, also came in after that last timeout for Hilton Head Prep. Another one of those seniors.
Senior, yeah, they're getting them in. Good for Coach doing that. That was a good cut.
Turnover. And you talk about we haven't talked about it a lot, but the realignment is kind of coming through, and where teams will fall after that realignment. We've seen. We know these 2 teams will both stay in 3A in all sports, if I'm not mistaken. Prep and Christian Academy will both be 3A in all sports next year, right?
Christian Academy is 3A. I thought Prep was 4A.
No, they're 3A in all sports. They'll say 3A. But then you have like some schools coming up as well. We saw the 2A game. I think Cathedral and Bethesda will both stay 2A in that division. I think Clarendon Hall will move up for girls. I know in this 3A division, you've got teams like Oak Brook actually is moving down to 2A. You've got Hilton Head Christian, John Paul, Northside, Palmetto, all going up to 4A.
Oh, wow. And the senior Fry comes out for his curtain call.
Yeah, he's played a great game today. He's really controlled their offense, man.
Yes.
He's played a great game.
And so I think that's always interesting every 2 years to see how those realignments kind of factor in.
Yeah, I agree. I think Christian Academy's got a really good chance to be back here with the teams that are leaving.
And just having the young team that they have. Oh, good cut. Get in there, 20, go up.
And another short 3-pointer attempt anyway.
Substitution timeout. Number 21 comes in.
Luke Eanes, the junior.
Junior coming in for senior number 5, A.J. Barger.
Yeah, it must stink to be bringing in your 6'2" guys off the bench.
That's a terrible problem to have.
Number 12, Patrick Sisson checks in for Christian Academy. Want to make sure we get these guys' names out there a little bit. 15, Joe Hodo in there, the freshman.
If this holds, only one player will hit double figures tonight, and it's Bridgestreet with 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Good cut. Oh, got the foul there on number 1, Lee McCall, senior, getting his stat book there.
I do love the fact that both teams have been in the bench and everybody's out there playing hard. You know, that's good. And they're running their stuff. That's good. That's well-coached teams. You can tell that.
No. Travel call there. Don't know if I saw that one, but all right.
He's not used to being on the big floor already.
Yeah.
I think he heard you. He gave you the eye.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably did hear me from up here.
1 minute.
1 minute remaining in this championship game. And Hilton Head Prep faithful starting to feel it.
Love to see a senior get a bucket here for Christian Academy.
Yeah. And so I thought 20 there. Drake Dickinson second had that opportunity, but ball tipped away there. Going to stay Christian Academy will be under.
Goes up for the shot, ducked away.
Inbounds play for 20. Inbounds play to 20 right here.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. Little cross screen.
Get Drake Dickerson a basket
cross screen.
here.
Here it comes. No.
John Rye, also a senior, drives, and he is fouled. G. Patrick, also a senior, on the foul. Dickerson controls the inbound here. 30 seconds to go.
Deep
three by Siston is no good, and a foul on the Saints.
Foul on Hutter there. We're going to have a shooter down here. It's going to be number 0, I think. Chase Blanton, senior, 5'9" guard. Get a chance to get in there, I think.
There you go.
Nope, never mind. That's number 11. Jeep Patrick, also a senior. 6'3" center, senior.
Another 6'3" guy off the bench. What's that like, Rip?
Couldn't tell you.
One shot remaining for Patrick. Number 13 and 14.
Curtain calls for 10 and 15 here. Got Trent Hedden and Joe Wiseman coming off for Hilton Head Prep.
Nice fitting into their high school career with taking a state championship trophy back home to the island.
And he's going to get a curtain call.
He makes it and gets the curtain call for Jeep Patrick.
Number 11, Patrick.
Well, I mean, I can't say enough about Coach Barron and his staff and the job they've done. This has been an unbelievable defensive effort from the Dolphins.
Yeah. To hold a team as offensively powerful as Cushing Academy to 15 points, that's saying something. Because Marion Busby's team is no slouch.
And as this horn blows, congratulations, Christian Academy, on a great season.
Absolutely.
We don't want to, they've had a great season, good young season.
Hilton Head Prep, 35. Christian Academy.
But congratulations to the Dolphins from Hilton Head.
Yep. 3A boys stays on the island, but in a different location.
That's right.
And so now over on Sea Pines Plantation, the championship trophy will reside in the trophy case of Hilton Head Prep. Again, only one player hit double figures tonight, senior Jason Bristy. Leading scorers for Christian Academy, Green and Sessions with 6 apiece. And we'll have a very quick award ceremony. But gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming out and adding the color and the analysis.
Thank you, Miss Arthur.
Hey, I am so glad you guys would.
And David Arwood, thank you. Did
Man, it's always a fun time, and we
back to back. They're telling us in the fans stand.
That's right. They did win it last year, and. Coach Barron's going to throw a game ball into the crowd.
I thought he was giving it to Skeeza TV for y'all's incredible commentary.
We should have one. But we appreciate Arthur Sharp and all the folks at the SkeezaTV.net, the mild-mannered alter ego of SwampCatTV.com.
Don't tell anybody. Thanks to Mr. Trip Boykin for letting us be out here today, and glad for the opportunities. We again apologize for a couple of the technical difficulties. Can't control the internet at AT&T, unfortunately.
But don't forget, there is one more game tonight. It's on Buford's Own on YouTube.
That's what it said.
John Paul II versus Hilton Head Christian.
Yep.
And then there's All-Stars a week from today at
Wilson
locations
Hall.
around.
Wilson Hall will be hosting the 1A and the 4A. I'm not sure where 2 and 3A are going yet. At least that's the last I heard. That'll be next Saturday. Those teams should start coming out Monday, Tuesday usually. They'll get to the ADs, the coaches, and then kind of be finalized and announced publicly on Wednesday or Thursday. Mr. Sharp, I also want to give credit to some of you. You've got some guys running around here that have been doing the filming for us, and we got some students involved, which is something that the past few years I think it's been pretty cool. Skeeza and y'all have done. I mean, student government getting more involved with the handing out of the medals and the trophies and things. Always good to get some kids involved that aren't necessarily on the court playing, but are in leadership roles around. So definitely a good move by that, and thanks to those guys that have been helping out.
Thanks to Eli Gamble, Pearson Gamble, and also just got to say the unsaid. Thanks for Spencer Jordan, Dr. Spencer Jordan, having the vision to let all this take place.
Robbie Brzezinski and I talked at length about him yesterday, and this was the last time I saw him.
Yeah,
that's right.
Was at this venue in this tournament, and by the way, if you're part of the Lawrence Manning family, you know about the Spencer Jordan Gymnasium that's going to get built at LMA. And if you want to be a part of that, you can visit Phil the Paw, P-A-W, philthepaw.com and be a part of that. So again, on behalf of Rip Ripley, Neil Minton, and our benevolent overlord Arthur Sharp, good night. God bless you from the Central County Civic Center. We'll throw it to Pat Black for the post-game awards, and we'll see you next year on Skeeza TV.
The official ball of the South Carolina Independent School Association tournament, and Spalding is excited and honored to present a to each head coach in today's championship game. These are special editions following basketballs. The first basketball goes to Christian Academy head coach Marion Busby. Coach Busby, come forward and receive your scholarship commemorative basketball. And the next Spalding commemorative basketball goes to Richard Barron, the head coach of Hilton Head Prep. Spalding provides these balls as a remembrance of your participation in the championship game. We assure those balls will occupy a prominent place in your office. Now let's present the state runners-up and state championship trophies. First, the 2024 Independent School Class 3A Boys State Runners-Up, the Christian Academy Saints of Myrtle Beach. Gentlemen, come forward and receive your trophy. Christian Academy under Coach Barry Busby and assistant coach P.C. Henry finished the season with a record of 22 wins and 9 losses, and they are your AAA boys runners-up. Congratulations on a very successful season, gentlemen. The Christian Academy Saints, thank you. And now basketball fans, let's call to center court the 2024 South Carolina Independent School Class 3A State Champion, the Hilton Head Prep Dolphins. In addition to the team trophy, each member of the Hilton Head Prep Dolphin basketball team and the coaches will receive a medallion signifying their championship season. Those receiving medallions are number 3, Jason Ritzky, number 4, Ben Fry, number 12, Connor Campbell, Billy Barron, number 13, Brendan Moore, 14, number 0, Chase Blanton, number 5, A.J. Berger, number 10, Joe Wiseman, number 11, Keith Patrick, Britt Pettit, number 15, Luke Eames, 21, and number 22, A.A. Errol. Also receiving the medallion are your coaches, assistant coach T.J. Leonard and head coach Richard Barron. The Hilton Head Prep Dolphins, 20-8 on the season, and AAA Boys State Champions. Before we announce the All-Tournament Boys team, we want to pay recognition to the AAA Girls All-Tournament team. There are 2 members of the team that are here. From Orangeburg Prep, Annabelle Hunter. Well, we'll give her her plaque, Annabelle Hunter, and the second individual we want to recognize is Koki Sutton from Palmetto Christian. These 2 ladies made the AAA Girls All-Tournament team. Annabelle Hunter from Orangeburg Prep and Koki Sutton from Palmetto Christian. The South Carolina Independent Schools Association is honored and pleased and proud to present the State 3A Boys All-Tournament Basketball team. From Hilton Head Prep, Connor Campbell. From Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach, Sabian Session. Lee Don Christian. Lee, if you are here, please come forward. Not, we'll get the plaque to Lee. From Hilton Head Prep, Ben Fry. From Christian Academy, Braden Hendricks. And from Hilton Head Prep, Jason Britsky. Your AAA boys all-tournament team, Connor Campbell, Fabian Session, Lee Dahlberg, Ben Fry, Braden Hendricks, and Jason Britsky. Congratulations, gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for one of the most honored and cherished traditions in all of sports, the cutting down of the nets by the champion team. The net and the flag end of the arena will be used for this ceremony. The Hilton Head Prep cut down the nets, and congratulations to you. Only a precious few basketball players get this honor. You have to win a championship to do it. And Hilton Head Prep is one of those. So congratulations to Hilton Head Prep, the AAA Boys State Champion.
Bless you. Be careful going home.
I'll think about you in East Tennessee. All right, we can turn off your camera.